Welcome back to the channel, man. Crypto Tro. Bring you the latest and the greatest. And today we got to bring another Tectonic update. Just for the simple fact that Tectonic has been putting out a little bit more information. And today, man, we're going to talk about that, what they've been doing, what they've been putting out, and how they've been keeping the community updated. But before we get too deep into it, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, turn on those notifications right now, man. I'm going to continuously bring Tectonic videos for the people who are still invested in Tectonic. Like I said, I got a small bag in Tectonic. I really haven't been dollar cost averaging too much into it, but I do think that we will see some type of appreciation once we hit that altcoin season, and we will be expecting an altcoin season coming very soon. So make sure y'all tap in, look at my Tectonic video. Somebody said, Tro, you're the only person who's still talking about Tectonic. And I can understand that because, hey, it is what it is. People are catching on to new projects each and every day. So we got to understand that if a project isn't doing what people think it should do in a short amount of time period, then people are on to the next thing. But I do think we will have a euphoric feeling in this crypto space. So let's get straight into it, man. Let's talk about it. Where we at with price on Tectonic today? So right now, man, we are looking at Tectonic. We can see right now Tectonic is down 1% in the past 24 hours. So down 1% in the past 24 hours. And if we just look at the market cap, we had a $7.5 million market cap with a $14.3 million fully diluted market cap. $23,000 in 24-hour trading volume, and it's still $132 million that's locked on Tectonic. So that's why I still believe in Tectonic. That's why I still have a small bit of conviction for Tectonic. And when people say Tectonic is dead or say things like that, I like to point at the total value lock. Now, this can be due to, of course, Crypto.com. They are, I don't want to say sponsoring, but this is a Crypto.com or a Chronos blockchain type of project. And this was one of the first, if not, this was actually the first lending protocol on the Chronos blockchain. So they could be propping it up, but that's just showing that they don't want this project to fail. And that's always a good thing. Now, if we look in the past 30 days, we are only down 7%. In the past 14 days, 9%. Now, in the past year, we are down 69%, but that's okay because we are starting to start a rally, man. We can see back in March, we were at a $6 million market cap. March 25th, we went up to a $10 million market cap. Now we back down at a 7. Now, I do think that in the future, I think we're going to go higher than, go back up to at least that 15 or 30, possibly a $30 million market cap for Tectonic, because that's where we was at in November of 2024. And I do think that we see some better prices, especially for the projects that continue to build. And Tectonic, although they have been kind of quiet, we do like to see Tectonic put out new information. And we can see 1 month later, they said we're still paying you to borrow CDC ETH. The borrow rate right now is 5%. So Tectonic users are earning, not paying. Banks could never borrow and earn with Tectonic. So you can earn 5% just by doing it. Me personally, I haven't done any supply on the platform in a long time, maybe since the inception of it. I've been trying to stay away from the lending protocols and things like that, but you still can get a yield on Tectonic, so that is super bullish in my personal opinion. Then they said you get to add one token to an isolated pool on Tectonic. Which one are you picking and why? Drop your hottest take. Some people said Call and Mary can be qualified. People would like to see, some of the meme coins, some of the top meme coins on Tectonic lending protocol. That will be bullish in my personal opinion as well. So this was just a short, sweet video, just giving a slight update on Tectonic. Like I said, I'm still optimistic about what's coming for Tectonic, although they don't update us like that as far as what's going on. They kind of keep us in a loop just a little bit, but not quite like how we want to be in the loop, but that's okay because that's a part of, you know, the crypto space. Sometimes you get good teams, sometimes you get mediocre teams, sometimes you get, you know, excellent teams, and sometimes you just get, you know, whatever team is left. So, and that's not to say Tectonic has a bad team or anything, but communication can be something that they can work on as far as letting the people know and keeping the people excited about buying Tonic. Because right now, no, I don't think anybody's just excited, super excited about buying Tonic, except for the people who've been holding it. But new people coming in, I don't really see a lot of new people coming in and just being excited to buy Tectonic unless we hit, you know, a crazy bull market, prices start to go up. Then, you know, people just naturally FOMO into projects, especially projects that got a lot of zeros. I don't know what it's about. People don't look at market cap, they look at the price of things. And if we look at the market cap, we see the potential. Back in 2022, we went up to a $62 million market cap. Do I think that's possible again? Maybe. But I do think at least, you know, in the depths of the bull market, or the bear market rather, in December, Tectonic was at a $49 million market cap. So I do think that's possible to go back up to at least a $49 million market cap. And at least make more than 100% gain. So, Crypto Troll, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. Don't forget to join the Discord. I'm out of here.